If you have a YouTube channel, are you using VidIQ? This is not sponsored. This is not anything that they asked me to do. I want to have this discussion because I love it and I don't. It's been helpful and it's been hurtful. Do I subscribe to them? Yes. Have I turned it off from time to time? Yes. If you're not familiar with VidIQ, it is a platform, it's an app, it's a browser extension that is made to help you grow your YouTube channel. It will give you advice on titles, descriptions, keywords. It has optimization and ideas. So based on your channel, based on things that you've had success with, it will throw suggestions at you, trending topics. So let me start with the pros first. Sometimes I'll have a few ideas and I'll plug that idea into VidIQ and it'll say, oh yeah, that topic is trending right now, or that's a great one to cover because this is how much is being searched, this is how much the competition is with it. You can kind of go into different outliers, break down what it is you want to talk about so that you can get a little bit of a better understanding of what you may or may not need to do. It can help you generate script ideas. Now, I wouldn't use the full script that it prints out because I feel like it is using a ChatGPT, some type of AI generated script. It will often give you ideal times to post. I usually stick with that. I think consistency is key, but I also think sometimes it doesn't matter. Maybe if you're doing current events that matters, but if you're doing something that's evergreen, does it matter? With the file browser extension, it's very handy. Once again, this is the tricky part, coming up with titles. I had a particular video where I had a very generic title in my head. I wasn't sure what to do. And the title suggestion that it came up with, I thought was brilliant. I ended up using it. The video gained a lot of traction. I was really happy with it. Here's another video that was already live. So the video is about these anamorphic lenses made by C-Ray. One's called a Saturn, one's called a Venus. So the video was comparing the Saturn and Venus lens. Well, the title descriptions really went to outer space because it thought I was talking about the planets Saturn and Venus. Before I started using it and before I had 1,000 subs, I did a video comparing two different gimbals. It was the RS3 Pro and the Zhiyun Crane 4. That video took off. I think so far it has close to 40,000 views, but even in its prime when it was, in the thousands and close to tens of thousands of views, I kept my title simple. It was a comparison, this versus this. Well, it wanted me to change it. It gave it a bad grade. It gave my video a bad grade. It gave everything about this most successful video that I had a bad grade. I'm thankful that I wasn't using it at the time because I used my own intuition to come up with the title to use. Another thing is the thumbnail generation. Once again, this is going to be a little tricky depending on what you do. If you make your own thumbnails and you're happy with them and you're following a format, it's going to grade your thumbnails and tell you if it's good or not. And sometimes that ends up being, it's like social media. Sometimes you just have to walk away from it and say, it's fine. It is AI. So sometimes I guess if you're using that for your thumbnails, fine. I tend to not like it. Have I used it once or twice? Yeah, because I was just curious to see if it would be better than my crappy iPhone photo of me and me holding up whatever I'm talking about in a white background. If that is something you want to use and you're okay with that, that's fine. I do like the idea of doing sort of that SEO search to see what's popular, what's trending. Using it as an idea generator, I'm okay with. I think that's fine. If it spits out 20 ideas and you use even 2 of those and you polish them to make them your own, I think that's a good thing to do. It's been a very handy tool for me. It's been very helpful in situations where I'm stuck. But I have to be able to know when something doesn't feel legitimate or organic to me. I don't chase those tabloid titles like a lot of people do. If I'm reviewing this light or this lens, I would rather call it, this is my review of this light, or this is my review of this lens. I hope there's a shift in things where we don't have to have that, you won't believe this lens, or, I tried this $80 light and it was blown away. I'm just talking about the light. I'm just talking about the lens. No one's going to be blown away. You want to make sure that you keep some of your own personal keep yourself in there. If it doesn't seem right, don't do it. If it's a tool that's helping you, giving you a little boost, use it. That's how I feel about VidIQ. So I'm curious what you think about them, what's your experience been, and was there something, I know they do a lot, so there has to be something that I missed, but let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.